people have the life of lower realms, animal, hungry ghost, or hell realm, and still in their behavior will not change, then they will have another next life will be lower realms. So that is dark to darkness still. And the third one is light to dark. Like now in the present moment, we are very good behavior, but the later we become bad, we involve in bad actions and bad behavior, then we will become bad human beings, bad person. And also in the we are obtain human life. If we don't cherish this life, if we more involved in negative actions, then our next life will be in lower realms, in hell, all those. So that means light to dark and dark to light. So dark to light means the fourth one is our behavior is not good in the present moment, but if we try, then it is possible to be a good person in the future with our effort. And also now we are obtain lower realms life, like a animal. If we are in hell realms, then it is possible to have a upper realms in the next life. It's all according to our actions. So in all of this, what we need to try is be as the first one. First one is light to light. So we are human, we are good enough, then still we need to maintain good behavior. And if we maintain good behavior, then our next life will be, there's no doubt of having a good rebirth. And next, dark to light. If our behavior is not good in the present moment, then if we try, then it is possible to be better, to become a better person. So good thoughts and positive actions do not come automatically. So then usually almost all the people already accept them as a good people, good person. All think they are, without any doubt, they are very kind, they are, so which is not correct. So good thought and positive actions like patience, understanding, empathy, or forgiveness, those are not come automatically. We need to train our mind and our actions. That's why we need to learn first and then learn first those techniques. And that is not enough. Learning is not enough. Put that learning into practice. We need to practice. So practice, put that into practice is very important, because in this world, it is not lack of sweet talk. It is not lacking of prayer. It is lack of act. We pray, we talk very sweet, but we act not good. That is why world is still not happy, peace enough, because we are lacking of our action. We don't change our action, but when we talk sweet, we pray, then we satisfy there. And when it comes to act, then we act bad. That is the problem. So that's why we need to learn first and then put that learning into practice. If we act only under the influence of the negative emotions, then it will lead us to suffering. Okay, so then so as I mentioned, that light to light, dark to light, dark is still darkness, means there's also meaning that we obtain human life. Then if we maintain good behavior, good actions, then our next life will be human or upper realms. So then if we don't act good, then it might possible to be born in lower realms. So then some people ask question that if there is no next life, then what happened? And whole life we believe we have next life. And other religion is same, like their whole life is doing worship to the God. If there is no God, then what happened? Their whole life is waste. And then this is big question we need to ask. So that's why so according to the Buddhist point of view is, if there is no next life, then is it waste our time to maintain good behavior? No, it's not waste, because Buddhism, according to the Buddhism, worship to the God is not important. That is not main practice. Main practice is discipline, generosity, compassion. All are related with the sentient beings. So that is really matter. That discipline is to avoid harming other beings. So even there is no next life, then still those practice, if we maintain those practice, will be not wasted, because Buddhism teaches us that good behavior, positive actions, if there is no next life, still this life will be peaceful, peace of mind, compassion, help other beings, all. And if there is next life, then we don't have doubt to be good rebirth. We will definitely be good rebirth in next life if we maintain those discipline, our positive actions. So that's really matter. Human beings, sentient beings are really matter. So many people love God. They attract to God. They respect God. And they disrespect human beings, which is not good. Human beings are the same cause of our happiness. If we compare with the God, if there are God, then human beings is also same cause of our happiness, same cause of enlightenment, because Bodhisattva's 6 perfection. To attain enlightenment, we need to maintain 6 perfection. 6 perfection means discipline, generosity, patience, all we need to practice through the sentient beings. We cannot practice generosity through the God. God is perfect. He don't need anything. But if we want to practice generosity through sentient beings, then we accumulate more positive karma. So compassion, love, God don't need love. The sentient beings need love. Sentient beings need care. Sentient beings need compassion. Patience also. Patience is we can do only the way through the sentient beings practice patience. We cannot practice patience through Buddha. Buddha will never disturb us. So how can we practice patience through the God? So those all we can practice the kindness through the sentient beings. So that means sentient beings are the same benefits of having us happiness, cause of happiness. So that's why if I just want to say that if we maintain good behavior, then it's not going to be waste, even if there is no next life. Okay, so, and another thing is, so another thing is we don't need to expect something good rebirth in next life to maintain behavior, because when we maintain good behavior in this life, then we can become enlightenment. We can attain enlightenment in this life. We can make heaven in this life. But people don't believe. Buddha attained enlightenment in this world. There's he didn't go another realm to attain enlightenment. So if Buddha attained enlightenment in this life, that means there is no another heaven except that this world. This world is, our life is not suffering. We just need to know how to live happily. That is important. So people think, oh, our life is suffering. So actually, our thoughts and actions make us suffering. Okay, that is our, so remember, this world is not as a bad place. Our actions matter. If we know how to live happily, then we can attain enlightenment in this life and in this world, because Buddha attained enlightenment in this world. So our thoughts makes hell, samsara, and happier. Happier and samsara is all depend on our mind, our thoughts, and our actions. That Buddhist philosophy teach us how the things work, how the right actions to reduce our suffering, how to push the right button, how to push right button. Okay, so here I'm going to stop talking, and next I'm going to do guided meditation. Okay, so set your body posture comfortably. Okay, so why we need to meditate? There's a many many benefits to attain enlightenment, to liberate from the samsara, to make our life happier, to make our mental stable, mental clear, to control our emotions. So we suffer because of uncontrolled mind. That is, we don't know where to stop, where to push our brake that cause us our car accident, that we fall into suffering. So when we meditate, then we learn how to control our emotions, to where to focus, and not more into the control. And also it is benefit that how to be in the present moment. That is really important. When we don't know how to be in the present moment, that is the one cause of our suffering. That is one of the main cause of our failure in our life. Like people do when they are at the job, they think about family. When we are with the family, then we start thinking about job. Then our mind will be monkey mind. Then that's why we cannot give our best. So when we know how to be in the present moment, then when we play, when we dance, then just be in the present moment, enjoy. Then we know how to give 100% of the present moment. Then our result will be the best result. Like when we are in the home with the family, then how to take care of them, how to share, how to care of them, so that's why our relationship will be more stronger, and will be more stronger because we give our 100% when we are with them. So also at the work, when we are at work, when we focus 100% on them, then our it gives us best result because we are giving best enough to our work. So that's why the be in the present moment is a very good benefits for us. So that is also we can learn from meditations, that not thinking about when we meditate, then we forget our past, job, family. Just our mind is in the present moment. Focus on our breathing. Then if we learn every day, like as 10 minutes in a day, then it will really helps us to be our mind more calm, be in the present moment, stable, focus, more clear. So there's a lots of benefits. Okay. So those are the purpose of meditation. Okay. So now we are going to set our body posture comfortably, and our spine should be straight, and our eyes should be half closed. Focus on the top of our nose, and focus on our breathing, and while when we take breath, then also count the number of 21 amount, and then again count that is a specific number, that is very good number of counting with breathing, that is not too much, not less, no more, no less. And also that number is uh, the in Buddhist philosophy, it consider the good number through breathing, and sometimes we only focus on breathing, not without counting. Then what is different with counting or without counting is when we count, then our mind will be more have to more effort to be in the present moment. When without counting, our mind will be easy to distraction, easy to distraction. So then just focus on our breathing and with count of with the 21, then again from start from 1. Okay, start now. Forget our past and just be in the present moment. Just focus on breathing. So next we are going to meditate on mantra. You are not going to recite the mantra from your mouth. Just silently recite the mantra from mind. The mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum, and this is mantra of Buddha of compassion to cultivate compassion mind. It helps us to cultivate compassion mind. So silently recite the mantra in your mind. Om Mani Padme Hum. You can feel positive energy during the recite the mantra in your heart. Slowly open your eyes and relax and maintain positive energy in your heart. Thank you. So next, we are going to Q&A session. So you feel free to ask me any question that I welcome any of question that someone asks question that it's also helpful for other participant. Yeah. Mm. Yes, yeah, Windy.
Good morning, Geshe-la. I always have wondered how to respond, or if to respond at all, when I'm observing people being prideful or arrogant. And typically I would choose not to respond. Sometimes I feel like it's necessary, but I don't. I don't. What do you think about that?
Yeah, thank you for your question. uh, for my point of view, there are two things that I think one is be compassion. So how to be possible to be compassion on that is like as I mentioned before, like those disadvantage of being arrogance and pride. When we understand those disadvantage of being arrogance, and we also in that control, like we are not doing any arrogance and pride in our daily life, then it is possible to compassion to them. But if we are not in our control, we are doing our own arrogance and pride, we are controlled in the arrogance and pride, then there's no possible to compassion on them, with them. So like when we are in control, our arrogance and pride less, then we can see how he suffer himself because of his own arrogance and pride. So then we really pity on them, because they are doing arrogance and pride to make himself happy. But instead of become happy, he become more suffer, frustrated, isolated. So they are suffering because of their own arrogance and pride, which it is object of compassion.
Yeah.
Okay, that is one thing. And another thing is so patience. So when someone come to us with the arrogance and pride, and they try to disturbs us, then it comes to practice patience. So patience means if we sometimes the circumstance is like if we don't respond, then they will continue and again to disturb us with their arrogance and pride. Then how we respond is without anger, without hatred. We can respond with the wisdom, not immediately. And so we are above what is it? Against that actions, not against that person. With that person, we compassion. With that action, we can respond to prevent for disturbance for in the future. So with a calm mind, then that response will be more effective to stop in the future.
Thank you. That's helpful. I think it's most difficult when I observe people's arrogance and pride disturbing the mind of other people. It just doesn't disturb me as much, but that's helpful. And just taking our time to share and demonstrate other ways in which they can act. So that's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
You answered my question.
Okay.
Thank you.
So usually what I think is when I see that someone is doing pride and arrogance, then I try to investigate, and that action is first that harms their self. That is really sad, that when we angry, so similar angry, when we angry, it harms ourselves first. Then it is not confirmed that we can possible to harm other beings. But we try to angry to in order to harm other. But actually it's confirmed that it harms us first. So we so who are doing pride and arrogance, that it harms themselves first. So that's why I mentioned before the two disadvantage. So they are having disadvantage, the both disadvantage which I mentioned before.
Usually when we have a thought of something, we immediately think we have to do something or say something.
Mm.
But you're saying maybe step back and don't do anything. Like action, when to do action, when not to do action.
Yeah, that is very important weapon that Buddhism, this is very important, that break our car. Like our brake is fail, then we had accident. So Buddhism teach us that whenever we act, before act, we need to break there and step back, stop there, step back, think twice, investigate, then respond. This is very good in our life use. Like any message, news, whatever we look, we just don't believe immediately, don't respond immediately. Think, stop, step back, think twice, then act will be more with a better result.
It almost could look like self-doubt.
Mm.
It's like a fine line between, oh, I'm not sure what I think, oh, I doubt, or just being careful.
Yes, being careful. From now, we always following our thoughts, that what we thought is true, what I thought is true, and we strong believing on that, what I thought is good, right or true. So that is lead us many misunderstand. Like if what I thought is true, then the other one is their thought is true, because they are also I, me, my. Then everyone thought everyone is true. Then why is suffering, a lot of suffering in the world? Yeah. So that's why be careful and don't take decision according to our emotions. Try to be careful and investigate and try to see more what is reality, what is how it exists with the logic, with the reason, then accept that one. Yeah. Tara?
I guess this might be a weird question, but those of us with so much empathy already, and then also being Dharma students, trying to practice all of these things, sorry, I'm gonna cry. When we're like, what tools do we have? Because that feeling of the suffering of others is very painful for us. And sometimes it makes it difficult to just exist, to just not shut down. So what tools do we have? Because as we're giving compassion or trying to understand or feeling how much suffering is happening in all of these beings around us that we care about, how do we help ourselves to keep strong and to keep from shutting down?
Okay, thank you for your good question. So how I face those challenges, like in this world, the war is going, the people are doing murdering, kidnapping, rape, and many things will happening. So then how my view on that is, so like Buddha Shantideva said that if there are not possible to change, like it is very difficult to change the world. No, so the most difficult thing in the world is changing others, and the easiest one is change ourselves. So that is even the Buddha, God, Jesus, Muhammad, all came and gone, still they cannot able to change much, but they try, but still many people changes, but still some of them are not changed yet. So that means it is not possible to change the world fully. And so then how we need to face them is, the question is what we can do is really important. What we can do in our life, day-to-day life, to help other beings, to develop the world peace. What I can do, that is really matter. So then what I can do is around us, our keep clean our environment, maintain our good behavior, try to help other beings in our day-to-day life, with the work, restaurant, park, wherever we go, try to do our best. That is what we can do. And if we do that, and that is enough, we are doing good enough. And there are many beautiful things in the world too. There are many beautiful things in the world. So sometimes I do rehearsal, like someone give us like a 1 hour to live, like after 1 hour I'm going to die. So then I have two options. Someone give me two options, like there's two options that how you spend your time, like only 1 hour. Like there's a if the way first way is you think about murdering, war, the rape, think about that, and you spend 1 hour. The another option is think about the beautiful thing in the world, people loving, and we try to help other beings as much as we can, instead of thinking of all those bad things in the world. Like think about beautiful thing in the world. Then we have two options. Then which one we choose? I choose the next one. I want to spend my time thinking about beauty things in the world, instead of thinking about the war and killing. So here we can understand that our focus. So if we focus more about that, if that can help them, if that focus will help them to change, then we can focus. We will be more focused on that because our focus can change the situation. But our focus cannot change their situation. So that's why if we suffer more focusing on them instead of being happy, then we try to less focus on them and focus on what we can do to really in a practical way in day-to-day life. That is the I think the best thing we can do.
She was saying that her emotion comes up,
Uh,
you kind of answered it being practical.
yeah, so that is our focus. If we focus on the bad things in the world, then our emotions will be arise. And our focus will be more on good things in the world, then the good information we gain. So those two things we have options. Okay. Okay, that's all, I think.
Thank you, Krishna.
Okay, so I'm going to stop here and hope to see you next class. And through the sharing of my knowledge will be maybe small help benefits in your life to make your life easier and become happier. Okay, thank you everyone. See you next Sunday.
Thank you, Diana. Tutuche.
Geshe-la.
Just
Hey,
want-
Wendy.
Thank you, Geshe-la. Hi, Tara.
Agnish, Windy, Halmer, Kimla, Leticia, Lobsang, everyone.
And Momo. This is Momo.
Momo.
Momo too.
If you want, I put it in the chat. If you would like a copy of the prayers at the beginning, you can text me and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, also, is there which text are you using for Nagarjuna? Like, because I just started coming in, so I'm at 19. What is there a text that you have or which?
Yes, letter to a friend.
Just any version?
Yeah, I have some different text. If you like, I can send you.
Okay.
You can text me also about that.
Okay, I'll text you my email.
Okay, have a nice day. Bye-bye.